So TABOR is a pretty restrictive tax policy that has been here in Colorado for, I think, 26 years. And if you think about it, if it was such a great policy after 26 years, there would probably be other states that have instituted a similar policy, and there are none. Colorado is the only one that has a TABOR situation. And when we look at the budget, while the dollars may have increased, costs for so many things have gone up as well. Fuel costs, healthcare costs, our home values, so our cost of living, food costs, all of these things have increased. And so, it's easy to see why the state might be spending additional dollars. But there has been brought up several times tonight how there has been increased spending for public education and transportation, that they've gotten additional revenue. And that's because there was an adjustment made to a category of the budget that was removed from the general fund budget and set aside as an enterprise fund that allowed more revenue to come in under the cap of TABOR, so that we actually had additional revenue to allocate to transportation and public education, which is great. It's still a drop in the bucket when you consider the needs that both of those elements have in order to just bring them up to speed and address the $9 billion of transportation infrastructure needs that we have in the state, and address the negative factor that has been growing since 2010 for public education. So TABOR is very complex, but there has been an effort to do some workarounds in order to get more revenue into the state to cover some of these costs.